are some specific examples you can think of that 3D scanning could help you in your past or present projects?
Yeah, I have actually used one time particular 3D scanning. It was I guess it was an older technology, maybe in a couple of years back. We had a certain situation in a generating station where we had to go near to the unit for a hydro station where basically the unit turns. So we had it dewatered and we needed to come up with a particular type of formwork for that area, and we needed to communicate with the constructor or builder who was going to supply that particular equipment, and it was based in Europe, I think, and there was that, it would be very expensive for them to come over and to do the measurements themselves, because we did have the drawings, but the issue was things change over the years, so it's not 100% as it looks at the drawing. Because of pressure, because of other things, and because of age as well of the structure, things and shape can change over the years. So we needed something that is a picture image of the current condition. So we've used the technology to get a somewhat good 3D capture of the area, which gave the constructor a measurement and view dimension and how the work area looks in reality at present condition. So that was one of the examples that I've used. I've seen my colleagues and team members using other sorts of technology where it can be used for certain accessibility issues, to resolve certain accessibility issues where you're trying to probably communicate with another team that is not present at the site location in terms of your accessibility situation on site, because site access to different areas could be tricky in an industrial setting, right? And so you need to ensure that team members can access certain areas in a safe manner, and sometimes it requires to have a specific equipment, scaffolding, or certain platform uses of a combination of ladders and fall protection equipment. So you need to communicate that to the team, and in terms of that communication, I guess if it's not 3D, it is 2D. So it's mostly videos, it's mostly photos, it's mostly a combination of measurements. So if everything can be done in a 3D model setup, that can definitely make it effective, because there's a lot of times there could be a miscommunication or a communication gap between what the client is asking for and what the designers are working on. So that gap can exist if it is not being communicated well, and I think 3D tech or some advanced technology can help in terms of reducing the gap and bringing the designers and the client at the same page.